Hello, 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 hello. This is Joyce and Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. This
Hello.
is you and I, unscripted yet intentional, and we are going to talk about planning today. And and as we're realizing, these episodes are about business owners, but it's not just business. It's we can use these things in our life, and it's what we do. It's how we are. And so, Cheryl, I'm going to let you kick it off about planning.
So this is a great conversation because there are things we do inherently that we don't think about in terms of planning, right? A comment I made to Joyce was, I feel like this is embedded in what you do, the planning, right? Because it has to do with profit and all the things. And sales is like someone said to me today, get a win today, right? Sales is really about, what you're doing inherently to get to work with clients. But Joyce made such a good point. She was like, no, there's preparation. All the things that I foundationally do that I don't consider as part of the work to get the win, to get the connection and relationship with new clients. That is planning. So I'm a huge person about preparation. I think that the more you're prepared, the better you will be. I also think that in sales scenarios, we have to show up as our best self. I don't
Mhm.
think it's a volume game anymore. I think it is a quality game, not a quantity game. I think that the preparation should be quality as well. So you should not be asking questions that you can Google of your client. Like, what do you do here? That question is decades old. You should what do you do here?
Absolutely.
What's your role? These questions are things
Just say bye. Just turn
yeah,
around,
like
please.
I just don't have time, right? So you shouldn't go in as knowing everything. And this is kind of the last point I'll make. You have to be a leader and a student in the same
Mm.
moment. You have to be able to lead, but then not make assumptions and be a student so that you can learn, right? So I may say, in my research, I found this. Would you say that's accurate? Or I'd love to hear it in your voice. What's your thought about the priorities, right?
Mhm.
Now I'm learning, right? So I'm leading and learning. So I'll pause there and
I
toss it.
love that. That's so true. And people love to hear themselves and they love to feel validated. So when you do that work to say to someone, what this is what I know about you. Is that what you see? Is that accurate? Oh, I love that. That's so true. And you're so right that a lot of things that we do, because we've been doing it so long, it just comes natural. I mean, it reminded me, I taught a class the other night of brand new entrepreneurs or people looking to get into entrepreneurship. And I was explaining to them about preparing for profit. And as I was saying it, I was just telling them about things that, I'll just say, you have to make sure you know all of your prices, that you think about all of the things you have to do to make that item or to prepare, provide that service. If you're teaching a workshop, what are the hours that it took you to get to teach that workshop? Because you didn't just step in there, you did some work ahead of time, and you may have handouts and you may have time that you developed all those things. And so after I finished, one of the gentlemen came up to me. He said, I felt like you were reading my mind. Everything I was about to ask, you answered it right after you said it. And I said, it's probably because I've been doing this a really long time. And I've had a lot of clients, been there, done that, got the t-shirt kind of thing. But it really is about planning what it is you want, knowing what you want and planning, setting a plan to get there. And last story, I'll say it really resonated with me when my mom passed this year. I said I had to be, and we talked in one of our episodes, if you want to go back and see about being present, I needed to be present with my family. It's just my brother and I needed to be there to help do all the work to be done, to do the house and all that stuff. And I had a week to tell my clients, I am taking off a month. And I was so grateful to be able to do that. And I realized I had done planning to get to that place, that I had people in place that were continuing to do the books. I had things in place that I had done with clients that they were okay for that month. And I realized though, couple of things I hadn't planned. So I did still have a few things I had to do in order to just totally be free, and a couple meetings I had to attend because I wasn't able to give that to somebody else. But it showed me what else I need to plan to do. Like, how can we get our businesses to run like clockwork so they can run without us, or at least that we have that space to take some time if we need for ourselves, for our family. So I will definitely say plan for profit, plan for freedom. Profit Freedom. The
The name of your book.
name of my book.
Love it. And I think it's such a good point, right? So it's like, if you're not planning for all of these things, then when things happen, when life happens, and life is life, and you literally are managing all the exceptions. So to your point, like getting your business to run like clockwork so that you're managing exceptions is an
Yeah.
ideal space to be in. And so that you're not, it's not a, what do they call it? An entrepreneur job. I think our mentor group calls it an entrepreneur job, right? And so, yeah,
For
these are
sure.
all really, yeah. And like we said earlier, this isn't all only an entrepreneur, business owner conversation. A lot of what we're sharing is life stuff, right? Be the CEO of your own life and
Yeah.
actually take responsibility, know the things that you have in order, what you don't, and just try. Okay. We're like, try to kind
Yeah.
of get arms around it. It's, adulthood is not what we thought it would be.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, but there are plenty of rewards as
Yeah.
well. So, but the more you can get your arms around things, the better you will be in a space of
Yeah.
managing to exception and
Yeah.
not managing every single thing, and,
Yeah.
and at least have some type of standardization, some template
Right. Right.
foundation to work from. So that's such a great point.
Awesome, awesome. Well, this has been great. I think we've covered a lot. We'll if people have questions, if you have questions, you can connect with us. I
Yeah.
am Joyce Chesley Hayward, and my company is Fusion for Business. I'm an external CFO, and I am a profitability expert because I love to help businesses to be profitable. I work with small and medium-sized businesses so they can have profit in their business to serve the clients that they love to serve, so they can have freedom in their lives, so that they can have a business that serves them. So as I said, that's the name of my book, Profit Freedom.
That's right. I
Sure.
love it. And I'm Cheryl Parks. I'm known around the streets as the sales growth coach. And I work with CEOs, founders, and corporate sales teams to build revenue so that people are selling in their own natural and unique voice with confidence. And they can build either the business or the sales career that they dreamed of having when they started their journey without the salesy, scripted, pushy scenarios. So you can find me in all places on social, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the things. And I would love to talk with you. I'm definitely the person, both of us are, that would love to have just a quick discovery introductory call and let us know how we can help.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, this has been You and I, unscripted yet intentional. So we'll see you at the next episode.
Next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to our You and I episode. If you'd like to connect with Cheryl or Joyce, see our handles on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, where you can connect with us. You can have a coaching session with Cheryl or a VIP session with Joyce. Just let us know. And please remember to like our video. Let us know if there's any topics you're interested in, or if there's anything you'd like to join us in the discussion. Thanks again, and take care, and God bless.